BODDAMN, and today we're going to talk about 2 exercises I'm using to get a wider back. What's happening, guys? Chris with the BODDAMN channel. This channel is all about food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to discuss 2 exercises that I'm doing actively almost every single week to get a wider back. I'm making this video because I know we all have problem areas and all that kind of stuff, and that's kind of like the best part about bodybuilding and fitness and all that, is that you can focus on certain things and really try to improve certain areas, lagging muscles. And that's what makes it really fun, is that you're never perfect, and it's always just a nice kind of goal to always chase. Is something, ideal physique for yourself, something that makes you happy. And that's why I want to share this with you guys today, because I've been working on getting my lats a little bit wider, and I'm using these 2 exercises, which I'll show you, and I really feel like they are helping a lot. Now, a lot of people ask, like, why would you want a wide back or anything like that? It helps in just something like this, right? It has a nice V taper to it. It looks good. And, you know, if you get the right kind of workout, you can start bringing out your lat muscles a little bit more. So let's get to the 2 exercises. Like, what am I doing to actually start getting my lat muscles to fire? So for the very first exercise, you're definitely going to probably turn your hat backwards if you're wearing a hat, because the very first exercise is wide grip pull-ups, but it's done a certain way. You want to do these to where you are under the bar. A lot of people, when they do the pull-ups, they get up there and they kind of swing away and then they go up to the bar. And that's a way to work out your back, but it's not a way to isolate your lat muscles. If you really want to work on isolating your lat muscle, you'd want to stay under the bar as much as possible. Hence why the hat is backwards, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So wide grip, okay? Not super wide, okay? But we're talking about wide as in, you'll see here in a second, and then pull up directly under the bar, okay? Don't swing out and then bring yourself in, which is a little bit more common that you see a lot of people doing. And that's fine. Some people have really good backs to begin with, you know, just genetically blessed with good lat muscles, and some of us aren't. And so we got to work on that kind of stuff. So I have a standard kind of pull-up thing right here. This is called a power rack, or a half rack actually, because it's not the whole entire cage. I like to find the ones that have the straight bar, okay? Because some are split and they have, like, you know, angles like this, and apparently it's supposed to be easier on your wrists. I like these a lot better. It's just the way it is. I think this is the way that I've always learned the pull-up, is with a straight bar. When we were in, you know, high school and middle school, guys, like, you know, there was only this, right, in the playground, and there wasn't any of those kind of split bars or the ones like this or any of that. Like, it was just this. So I suggest finding this thing in your gym, and every gym's got it. So you want to get a pretty wide grip, stay under, and you're going to be surprised that if you stay under, okay, on this movement, if you are able to do, you know, 12 pull-ups or 10 pull-ups or 20 pull-ups the other way, where you're kind of arcing away and then coming back in, if you stay under, it's not uncommon to only be able to do like 4 or 5 or 6, because you're really working on the lats to do the movement. So I'm going to do a front and a back kind of view. I'm going to do 3 on each direction. All right, this is pretty wide right here already. And what I want to do is stay under this thing, okay? But I don't want to throw the bar behind my neck. I'm going to throw it right here if I can. I'm going to try to get my chin right above that bar. So, like this. 1, 2. I'll just tap my nose to the bar, actually. 3. I'll do 1 more. 4, like that. All right? So you want to stay under. That's so important. Let's get 3 more. Get it from this view. See what I'm talking about? 1, 2, 3. And that's exercise number 1, the form and how to do it. So you might be wondering, like, what's the sets and the reps? Go to failure, okay? Go till you can't go anymore. 3 to 4 sets. All right, now I'm down here, and I'm going to show you the second exercise that I do. And it's important that I'm down here. You'll see why. But this is a single-handed lat extension coming from a cable. What's really important here is to line yourself up, much like we lined ourselves up on that actual pull-up. Okay, so to do this thing properly, you're going to want to be very cognizant of where this cable is spitting out, because you don't want to, and essentially the movement is going to be sitting on the ground like this. All right? I'm sitting on the ground. I want that cable to originate right at my lat muscle. So there's almost like a 90-degree angle right here. Cable spitting out right there, hitting my lat muscle, and then at 90 degrees my body is this way. So you'd be like this. I do this one right here. I do a little bit sets of 8, sets of 10, stuff like that. Like, it just depends. Like, if I feel like I want to include it on a day where it's a little bit more rest oriented and high rep oriented, I'll put it on that. But I have been known to do this with heavier 6 to 8 kind of stuff. So like I said, 3 sets, 4 sets, whatever you want to do. And essentially you might be wondering, like, why are you holding right here? I'm not holding anything. I'm actually feeling the muscle activate by doing this. So full extension out and then pull in. Full extension out, pull in. If you find yourself curling towards it or anything like this, then it's pretty much over. So you want to just keep it to the side and just squeeze your lat muscle like that. All right, so by putting it to the side, we're doing essentially kind of the same thing that we were doing up there. It's a different angle, it's hitting it differently, but we're still staying in line with the lat muscle. If I was here, this would be more like the traditional kind of pull-up, right? But I'm here now. Now I'm trying to isolate the lat muscle as much as possible. I'm gonna turn around, let's get another view. So I see that this thing's spinning out right here, and my legs need to be right here to get the perpendicular thing I'm looking for. And so that's like that. All right. Just like this, I'm holding my side as well. And really, really feeling my lat muscle extend, contract, etc. So that's what I'm doing to get a wider back. I feel like it's working slowly and I like it. Now, it's time for you guys to share your experience out there as well. Leave a comment below. Try it out this exact way that I told you and let me know how it feels. I think that, you know, if it comes down to a higher rep scenario, this is really good stuff right here. But if it comes down to strict form and getting super low reps, I mean, it's really hard to bang out 10 super strict ones on the pull-up bar. But anyways, it's up to you guys now. Go check it out and build your lats up. And remember where you found this information, the BODDAMN channel. Leave a comment. I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Goodbye.